Hi, so what I'm going to show you in this video is how I implemented the Foley sound into 3D Unity scene using Wwise, which I created on my own. The scene consists of versatile environments such as forest, river, beach, sand, and rock. So let's take a look at the whole scene first, and we're going to dive into what I've done for this scene. In the script, the background music is played with the volume set to 100 fully. However, when the frame is updated, which means the third person moves, the background music sound is decreased depending on the game object's speed. In other words, when the game object walks, the music is decreased slightly. However, when it moves faster like running, the volume of the music is decreased more than walking. As this reel presenting the audio implementation, I'm going to show you the process of Wwise first. Starting from audio section, I categorize using containers to find and check easily. I imported the main background music which I composed. Sorry that the quality is not perfect since I focus on implementation. I enabled the background music decreases its volume automatically depending on the third person's movement speed, which I'm going to show you in C# script later. To activate it, audio bus is connected with the background music and combined with a gain parameter using RTPC, real-time parameter controls. They provide an option that the music allows to be decreased. 4 audio files of birds chirping are imported in a random container to not sound dull. Their volume is increased, but some is increased or decreased additionally due to its too small or too loud volume. And they are compounded with the breeze to an event called Play Forest. I'll talk about it later. Footsteps are various for each environment with several different sounds, as you can see. Container allows the third person's footsteps are not same every time. I additionally use landing sound after jump. The audio files are adjusted their volume, low pass filter, high pass filter to match the specific area. For instance, when you walk in the deepest river, it sounds more muddy, so I use low-pass filter more than the puddle footsteps. The sounds of step 2 are delayed so that it doesn't overlap the step 1 sounds. The volume, pitch, or filters of some audio files are automatically changed to reproduce the real-world random footsteps. Both normal footsteps and landing sounds are categorized into each environment using switch in order to activate when the third person enters the specific area. The footsteps are sent to the auxiliary bus in order to control at once. Water, such as for beach and river, and breeze, describing trees or swinging and sand area, and wind sound for higher area, which is the rock environment. They use positioning, which the third person can hear the audio from physical directions where the environments are located. The background Foley sounds are sent to the auxiliary bus outside, which includes reverb. Each environment and movement sounds are set to events individually. However, the play forest is including birds chirping and breeze. Ultimately, they are generated in one sound bank called main. Some Foley files, such as birds chirping or grass using fallen leaves, was recorded with noises like car, wind sounds, resonances, etc. Using RX, the noises are removed as much as possible to not affect to the game scenes. As mentioned earlier, the background scene is created on my own using terrain by curving, digging, painting, adding trees, grass, different surfaces, creating water, mountains to show diverse environments. Adding wind zone, the trees are swinging lively with the breeze sound. Mainly C# script is used to enable the background music to be decreased depending on the third person's movement speed automatically. Footsteps and landing sounds are implemented through the script. For instance, created menus to select which sound is playing, set variables for behaviors such as walking. At the beginning, it is not moving, so set the value to false. Additionally, set time duration, recording how long the footsteps last. When the game object, which is the third person in this game scene, moves, the code activates. As it starts from the beginning, is walking is false. The footsteps sound is posted to the game object. Simultaneously, the footsteps duration is recorded when the game object to move from 0 second. Then, is walking is converted to true. When it moves with is walking turns into true, it means its speed changes from 0 to at least 1. Therefore, the code below is activated. Time.time means recording time from the beginning, and time.delta time announces current time. Thus, when the game starts for 3 seconds and the game object moves at 2 seconds, which is last footstep time, 3 minus 2 is bigger than 500 divided by the game object's speed multiplied by current time millisecond. Therefore, is walking converts into false again and the sound stops. It happens every frame, so the footsteps activates with different sound in every movement. After that, set the footstep event for producing sound depending on each environment by setting the switch components. Creating new tags designated particular areas such as forest, beach, sand, and rock. Each area uses AK ambient, where the sound is produced when the area is triggered by entering or exit. AK ambience has a function called large mode, which you can set the specific audio played in large area by duplicating the objects.